Hey everybody, it's Steve. What's going on? Today I'm going to talk about my Ruger 1022 Takedown. This is the bag that it comes in, nice carry case, and it's so small because it breaks down. The 1022 Takedown is my first Ruger 1022, and I have to say that I'm very pleased with it so far. We'll go ahead and break it out and take a look at it. I have shot this rifle a little bit. I was not able to get any footage, unfortunately, but I shot about half a box, or half of a 500 round box, and it was flawless, no problem at all. So here's the bag that it comes in. You open it up, your rifle parts go in these sleeves so that nothing gets damaged and it's secure. All your paperwork that you get from Ruger. And so when you come in here, you'll pull out your buttstock and receiver, and then in this other one you'll have your barrel. And this is a pretty sweet rifle. I love the way that it breaks down and it's so compact. This will be a good hiking rifle, survival rifle, whatever, just a recreational cool rifle to have. It's super easy to put together. It's literally you just literally slide this in here and just like that, and then twist it, and that's it. You're ready to rock and roll. Close your bolt and you're ready to shoot. Now to take it apart, you go ahead and lock your bolt back to the rear again, and then you just index this slide right here. So you pull this slide out, twist it, and it comes apart again. It's super easy, super reliable, and works every time. It's just so easy to do. You don't have to do anything. You just put it together and you're ready to rock and roll. This rifle also came with two 10-round magazines. The Ruger rotary style, and then I bought one of these BX25 magazines, and it worked worked flawlessly, no problems at all. 25 rounds, and it works real good. I plan to make a shooting video of this rifle when I get the chance. I don't necessarily have the shooting land that I had before, so I have to do this all at the gun club, which kind of sucks because there's other people there and all that. But so with the gun, you get two 10-round magazines. You can buy these. I bought this one from Tactical for $29.95, free shipping, no tax. You might find a better price, but I don't know. I searched around for a while and I couldn't find a better price than that once you added in shipping and all that. So $29.95. Not a bad deal, I guess. I want to get a few of those. In this case, Ruger says you can fit 6 BX25 magazines. So that's pretty cool. You can pack a lot of stuff, pack a lot of ammo if you want. And then also with the gun, you get the lock. And then there's their ridiculous huge locking device. This thing is massive. I don't know even how to use it. I don't plan on using it, but I was just like, holy crap. And then you also get a Weaver mount scope rail that you can add to the top of this and mount a scope, which I want to do. I'm just trying to decide what kind of scope I want to put on there because I don't want it to come out too far. I'd like to get like a 1x5 and it stops right here, so I'm not going past the receiver part, but who knows. So I'd like to mount a scope. From shooting it the other day, I did notice that this front sight is really hard to pick up. They tried to paint it gold. I don't know if you can see that, and I guess to try to make it easier to see, but that thing is impossible to see. I was in lower light conditions. It was evening time or whatever, but it is so hard to see. It is dovetailed in there, so if I find something better, maybe Williams has a fire sight for these or something. I know there's probably something out there because this is the most popular 22 rifle there is, probably next to the Marlins. The Ruger 1022 has been out for a long time. You don't get any kind of muzzle device, but you don't really need it for a 22. This barrel is, I would say it's a medium thick barrel, actually. And, you know, some might argue that with a pencil barrel you could have less weight, but whatever. I like the medium thickness of this barrel. It gives you a little bit better accuracy. But, you know, I guess for the ultimate survival rifle you would want it to be as light as possible, but I don't really care too much. I'm probably not going to be packing this thing, but if I did, it only weighs 4.67 pounds. 4.67 pounds according to Ruger's website. This is a 1 in 16 right-handed twist barrel, and yeah, they said the front sight is a gold bead. I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb. It's hard to see. Obviously, it's 22. The box magazines are 10 rounds. For those of you that don't know. So yeah, you get a stainless steel barrel, and then you get a polymer furniture, and this basically makes this weapon impervious to the elements. I mean, stainless steel is not going to rust. You're not going to have wood to rot out on you or anything like that. It's going to be, you know, really good in harsh conditions. They kind of tout it as being weather resistant, and I would agree with that 100%. Plastic and stainless steel doesn't really get much better than that, so this would be a good survival rifle if you had to be out in the elements for a long time. You know, so you know, moving on, you get your rear sight. Now they got some adjustments on here that I don't really know how to work yet. I imagine it's windage and elevation, but I don't know. I was playing with it. It was pretty much dead on out of the box, but out at like 60 yards I had to hold left to hit middle, so I need to figure out how to put windage on this. But that'll come with more shooting and all that. You know, probably a little bit of reading in the manual, no big deal. It wasn't that far off that I wanted to fix it right away anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal. You got your traditional safety, traditional 10-22 trigger, just like all the other 10-22s. They're claiming that this your magazine release is extended. It's a little bit longer, which is cool. Also, you know, that's about it really. All the basic stuff you get on a rifle. You know, I really like it so far. I shot about 200 or 300 rounds out of it at the range the other day. I was only there for a little while. You know, you gotta get out when you can. But I really like this BX-25 magazine. I want to test some other, like the Butler Creek magazines, and maybe some others. I saw Black Dog has a magazine. You know, I would like to test some of those, but as it happens, I'm gonna get a pretty sweet deal on this from a buddy of mine. So on these mags, so I'm probably gonna have 4 more of these, and then maybe I'll, you know, when I ever get the money or the chance, I'll buy one of the other ones and see how they work. Most of those come with some screws you have to adjust and all that, so I don't really know, you know, if I'm even going to mess with it for the price that I'm getting. I'm essentially getting 4 of these for 20 bucks a piece, so I can't really pass that up. But yeah, I really like it. Front sight sucks. I want to put a scope on it. You know, it's a lightweight survival rifle. Also, I think this rifle would fit into the maybe the philosophy of use of a training rifle for somebody that owns an AK-47 or 74. You kind of have the same battery of arms, where your magazine sort of rocks in the exact same way as an AK-47. You got to hit this button to get it out, and then you have to reach over on this side to actuate your charging handle to charge your weapon. So I think this, if you have an AK-47 and maybe you don't want to shoot up all your 7.62 x 39, or you know, you want to save it, you know, train with something cheaper, you know, 20 bucks for 500 rounds of 22. Can't really beat that any day of the week. You might want to think about getting maybe not a takedown, maybe a regular one. I don't know. They have a bunch of different models of 10-22s. But I think these are, I mean, I haven't priced the other ones. This one was 300 bucks, 350 bucks. I got it on a trade, supposedly it was brand new, and so I traded some ammo and some money for it. So that was a pretty sweet deal. But yeah, I mean, it works just like an AK-47, where you rock that magazine in, then you have to rock it out, you know. So that would be a, you know, a cheaper way to train with a, you know, obviously you're not going to have the kick and all that other stuff, but you're going to have pretty much the exact same battery of arms as an AK-47. So I hope to be able to bring you some more footage of shooting this Ruger 10/22 soon. Like I said, my other shooting spot kind of got shut down a little bit. I don't know. But I have another place that I can go to, my grandparents' house out in the country, and hopefully I can set up some steel out there and do some shooting and show you guys what this thing is worth, you know. When I shot it, there's 200 or 300 rounds, whatever. I wasn't counting. I was just loading these up and dumping them. But it was 100% reliable with the stock magazines and the BX-25. It was reliable. I mean, and I was running this thing hard. I was just dumping ammo with it at one point just to see. And that was a box of, I think, Winchester from the 555 round brick. Might have been, I think it was Winchester. So, you know, that was bulk ammo. My accuracy was okay, you know. It wasn't anything spectacular because I couldn't see that front sight at all. But it was still doing, you know, what you would expect. Your shooting may be different than mine. You might be better, you might be worse, whatever. But I would expect it to be able to do 1 inch at 100 yards. You know, maybe if you get a scope on here with some CCI mini mags or something, good ammo. But that's about it. If you guys have any other questions, shoot me a comment. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Have a nice day.